Hey guys, Awesome Guy 830 here with another wrestling review. This one is TNA iMPACT, 3rd of January 2013. So the show kicks off with the nominees for Wrestler of the Year coming out. You have Bully Ray, James Storm, Austin Aries, Bobby Roode, and Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is the winner, basically because he's got the biggest fan base in TNA. I mean, it's kind of obvious that Roode and Aries aren't going to win because they're both heels. Heels never win this. Sort of like in WWE, CM Punk and Big Show had no chance. It was just between John Cena and Sheamus, but that's what happens. So Roode and Aries start arguing over them two. They both think they should have won it. Then they attack Hardy, but then Hardy gets back at them, hits the Twist of Fate, and that's the end for that segment. James Storm challenges either Kazarian or Christopher Daniels in a backstage segment. They come out. It looks like Christopher Daniels is going to do it. He comes up to the ring apron and James Storm's facing him. Then Kazarian comes out behind him and starts attacking him. So it is Kazarian in the match. A rematch from the recent pay-per-view. And it was a decent match. James Storm, unsurprisingly, wins it with the super kick. Doc calls out Sting, but nothing happens. Well, actually, a baseball bat is like sort of randomly thrown in the ring, but no one knows where from or anything, so that seemed to freak him out a little bit. And anyway, that's the end for that segment. Then you had the first match of an X Division Championship tournament. So today was Kid Cash and Christian York. Next week is Zema Ion versus Kenny King. The winner of each one will face each other at Genesis, and then the winner of that match at Genesis. So, RVD for the X Division Championship. I don't know, maybe at the next pay-per-view or something, but they will become the #1 contender. So, we had Kid Cash against Christian York. York beats Cash with I'm not sure what he called it, the moonsault or something like that. But he hits that, his finishing maneuver, well, one of his maneuvers anyway, and beats Kid Cash. So Christian York advances to Genesis in the final of the X Division tournament. Bit of a short tournament, but there you go. After that, you had Hernandez versus Joey Ryan. After about a minute of the match, Matt Morgan comes in, starts beating up Joey Ryan, then up Chavo Guerrero. So, I mean, that it's announced that it's going to be Joey Ryan and Matt Morgan versus the Tag Team Championship champions, Hernandez and Chavo, for the championships at the next pay-per-view, Genesis. Also, there's a Triple Threat World Heavyweight Championship match announced with Jeff Hardy, Bobby Roode, and Austin Aries for the championship. So that's happening at Genesis. Hogan calls out Bully Ray and Brooke. Hogan starts arguing with them. Bully says it's his fault, and then Hogan suspends Bully and tells Bully and Brooke to get the hell out of his ring. So they seem quite annoyed by that, but that's what happened. Then Gail Kim and Tara faced Miss Tessmacher and Mickey James. Tessmacher and Mickey won the match, with Mickey hitting a great DDT on Gail Kim. So Mickey James maybe will get another shot at the championship. Angle and Samoa Joe versus and a masked member versus Nate in a cage match. So Samoa Joe's got in the cage. Angle, Devon and the masked guy are already in the cage. Angle's just about to get in. Then Doc slams the door shut on Kurt Angle, then pulls him out and locks the cage. So it's Samoa Joe locked in with the two members versus Nate. He starts attacking Angle outside. Then Angle gets up, looks like he's trying to climb in. Then Doc comes back, but then Angle slams him on the floor, takes the key, gets in. So it's 2-on-2 then. Angle wins by pinning the masked guy with the Angle slam, and then Doc gets in, so it's 3-on-2. They stop beating them up. Then all the Aces and Eights members come in and start beating up Angle and Joe. Then Sting comes in with a baseball bat, and his music didn't even hit. It wasn't very good. I mean, I expected his music to hit, and then all the TNA members to be like shocked and stuff, but he just walked in. I mean, the camera didn't even pick him up until he was like already at the cage. So, um, he starts beating up the members with a baseball bat. Then they all escape apart from one masked guy. So they unmask him, and it's a former WWE guy, Mike Knox. Most people, I mean, I didn't know this, but I didn't know who he was before the commentators told us about him. So anyway, that's it for this Impact show. A good show. Give it 8 out of 10. Best match. Maybe they were all good. I mean, I like the York versus Kid Cash match. It was a good match. So was the steel cage match. So I mean, it's between them two. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. I do Raw, SmackDown, TNA, Impact wrestling reviews, and both pay-per-views from both shows. So do tune in to future videos. See you.